welcome to You Know the Score. It's your boy Shingy back with another Manchester United update. Now, a lot's been going on in the media today, but before we get into that, you know what to do. First of all, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that like button as well, and make sure you leave your comments below and get involved in the conversation. And also make sure you share with your friends and family and whoever it may be. Just support the channel, man. It's much appreciated. But anyway, what is going on with my club in the transfer window? It's yet again another media frenzy, another circus. I just don't know anymore. I mean, I just want the transfer window to shut. I'm resigned to just having the squad that we have now because it's just, I don't know. Today has just been a whirlwind. I mean, we, for the last 5 weeks, have been preparing, we've been monitoring, we've been in advanced talks. We've been close to, we've been at an advanced stage of players. We've been agreeing personal terms with players, yeah, but not bidding for players, you know. And whether or not the speculation surrounding our transfers is true or not, we cannot get away from the fact that it's yet again another circus for Manchester United. We waited until the final week, yeah, to up our pursuit in certain players. I mean, today, throughout the whole day, I was seeing reports, linking us to X, Y, Z. I mean, I'll get the list here for you, honestly. So, today, we've been linked with Cavani, who's a free agent. He's a free agent right now. He's 33 years old. We've been linked with Jovic, yeah, who's currently at Real Madrid. We all know we don't have a good relationship with Real Madrid when it comes to transfers. Things always seem to fall through. They're still a bit salty about the fax machine and David De Gea. 5 or 6, 7 years later, De Gea is still at Man United because of the fax machine. So, I mean, I can't take that speculation any seriously. Then we've got the fact that we've inquired for Watford's Sarr. Because it was reported that the deal for Sancho was pretty much dead in the water, according to Borussia Dortmund, which they have suggested today is dead again. Now, we were also linked to Ousmane Dembele, who plays for Barcelona. Apparently we're close to getting that deal over the line, but yet we still haven't decided to make a bid. So, I mean, whether you think that, that's close, a deal that's close, or whether you think, we're still far off, I don't know. I don't know where that suggestion came for. I mean, it's just circulating across the social media. Then we've got Alex Telles, who, seems like he'd be a good signing for us because Luke Shaw, he needs cover, or whether Luke Shaw is going to be the backup to Alex Telles, who knows, but we need another left back. And apparently we're haggling, on about the fee. Porto, they want £18 million. We don't quite see that he's worth that much. Well, the board don't see it, but Porto, they're not budging in their valuation for the player. So talks are continued, well, they continue to go on. It beggars belief. I mean, we want the player. Porto set their valuation. I know you have to negotiate, but we're not in a position right now to be trying to negotiate fees, at this late on, because if we don't get Alex Telles, then who are we going to look at? What other player are we going to monitor? We've got 6 days left in the window. Six, and we've only been able to get one deal over the line, which is Donny van der Beek, which, mind you, it wasn't us that really got the deal done. I mean, Edwin van der Sar had a big hand in that, to be fair. So, I mean, you could, say arguably that we haven't really got any deals done, really. I mean, it's just been an absolute shambles. And then the final one of the evening. So Sky Sports broke the news that Borussia Dortmund have rejected how much is it? €80 million, 80 million pound, 80 million euros bid plus €20 million in add-ons from Manchester United, which is far from the valuation that Dortmund want. Dortmund said, don't bother bidding if you're not going to bid 120 M's. So they've said that since the beginning of August, right? So what I cannot understand is that we've waited until the final week of the transfer window to make our first bid, and it doesn't even meet their valuation. Not even close. Not even like a 100 million euros, you know? Just to test their nerve. Just to test their nerve, you know? Royce has come out, their club captain has said that Sancho is not going anywhere. You know, representatives from Dortmund have continued to say that Sancho is not going anywhere. For me, if it was me, and he wasn't prepared to break the bank and get Sancho 3 weeks ago, I would have walked away and looked at different alternatives. You know, I mean, for me, I would have looked at trying to get some maximum out of Newcastle. You know, I mean, I would have thought that he could have been our next. He could be the next Mane, you know, with the quality that he possesses. You know, he's proven in the Premier League. You know, he's got an abundance of skill, an abundance of flair, and I think he could do well on that right hand side. You know, and there'll be competition for places. And I mean, I am sure he would not cost over 100 million, and I'm sure we could have, prized him out of Newcastle. 100%. I think he would have been an excellent addition, but yet we've decided to waste time, and wait until the final week of the window to submit our opening bid for Sancho. How does that make sense? So now it's just going to be a complete frenzy, you know, trying to get Dortmund to budget. Because the thing is, for what doesn't make sense is the fact that if we get Sancho, Dortmund are going to need to get a replacement. You know, some people may argue that Jude Bellingham is Sancho's replacement, but he's still a young kid. He's still yet to prove himself in the Bundesliga and in Europe. You know, so Dortmund still need time to find a replacement, but yet we're leaving it to the last minute to bid for the guy. You know, I don't know what tactics Matt Judge and Ed Woodward are employing. I have no idea. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt because, Solskjaer and the board didn't want this transfer window to be a circus, but it has ended up being a circus. And for some reason, I feel like, this may have been done on purpose to keep us trending throughout the whole summer. For clicks, keep our name in the media, and then for, to go all guns blazing in the final week to cause mass hysteria on social media, because apparently that's what we like, apparently that's what we like, apparently one of our representatives was bragging that we were number one trending topic when we signed Igalo earlier on in January. So I wouldn't be surprised if we've done this on purpose, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense. And, whether Sancho is going to come or not, like I said, I'm resigned to the fact that we won't get Sancho, and the squad that we've got now is what we will end the transfer window with. But what will frustrate me is the fact that we have wasted so much valuable time on Sancho. Yeah, and for us to not get him in this window makes no sense whatsoever, because Solskjaer's clearly suggested that we need, more quality in our team, but we only seem to have signed Donny van der Beek. I mean, we can't get rid of players. We can't get rid of Jones. We can't get rid of Rojo. We're struggling to get rid of Smalling. Pereira looks like he's finally on his way, all because we've handed, these players stupid contracts. I don't think Lingard's going to go anywhere because there ain't really any takers for him at this moment in time. So, the fact that we've struggled to get rid of players and not been able to bring in the quality that we need to try and bridge the gap between us and Manchester City and Liverpool, it's frustrating. I can understand why Man United fans are frustrated as well. I'm frustrated because I don't know what's going on, you know, upstairs. I don't know what the plan is. What is the plan? I don't know what the plan is anymore, you know. And I can sit here, run all day and get angry and this, that, the other, but it's like, I've been doing it for what, the last, what, 5 years now since Fergie's left, you know, and we're still back at the same situation, you know, we were when after Moyes got sacked. The objective is to get back into the Champions League. We are nowhere near challenging for the league after 7 years. It's a mad cycle. I don't know what's going on in this. Every season, there seems to be some sort of circus in the transfer window, you know. But who knows what's gonna happen, man? I mean, you know, this week is just going to be, just brace yourselves, innit? Just brace yourselves. I mean, Man United fans, you know, myself, like, probably just going to be scrolling on Twitter, looking on Sky Sports News to see what the breaking news is, you know, seeing who we're interested or monitoring or preparing a bid for. But yeah, I mean, mate. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens come. I think it's October the 6th that the transfer window closes. But yeah, we'll see, man. But anyway, make sure you hit me up. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Shingy_LDN. Make sure you follow the football channel, YKT as Football on Twitter and Instagram as well. And like I said, it takes 2 seconds. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like it. Make sure you share with your friends. And make sure you leave your comments below and let me know what you think about Manchester United's circus of a transfer window. But yeah, I'll be back again. But in the meantime, make sure you know the score. I'm Shingy and I'm out.